Well, hello again. I am back, and it has been a while. Why am I back? Well, ElectraStim have sent Joanne a brand new control box. They've just released a Lynx, which is their first Bluetooth controlled control box. We've got one to review. Now, Joanne has given me the honour of doing the unboxing video. So, without further ado, let's get on it. Now, we're not new to ElectraStim control box. We have several, including the Axis, which is one of their top level control boxes, and it is a nice control box. What are we looking at? Well, the Lynx got a similar form factor. So, same sort of tactile buttons, same look, same size. Feature-wise, it now packs Bluetooth, which is something new for ElectraStim. So you can control this thing using your phone. There is an app available. This is an iPhone. It installs on it. Does it work? I don't know. We're going to find out because this thing is still unboxed, which brings me on to what we need to do. Let's get it unboxed. So, moving over to the close-up cam. And my big knife. You've got to have a big knife for this sort of thing. So, let's get hacking. Let's get rid of this plastic and see what's inside. Now, ElectraStim are renowned for really nice packaging. It's a shame to actually take this Joanne sticker off. I don't know if you can see it there, but it is a demo unit for Joanne, and she will be using it this weekend. So, nice packaging, lots of handy information around the outside, and I'll be referring to that as we go along because this thing is feature packed. So, opening the box, and what do we have? We have one of their nice padded carry cases. Now, I like these, same sort of thing as we've got for the ElectraStim Axis. It's padded, so it's going to protect your investment. This is an expensive box. It weighs in, or it doesn't weigh in, it costs £399. Now the Axis, for comparison, retails at £369. So this is a bit more, but you're getting functionality, you're getting Bluetooth capability. So let's have a look at this. It's got a nice little branded logo on the front, it's got a carrying strap, and it's got a zip, two zips actually, so you can open and close it from either end. So opening it up, what do we have? Right, let's start the boring bit at the top. It has a zip pouch, and let's see what's inside here. So we have monopole sticky pad electrodes, branded ElectraStim, very nice, and they look like they're 5 centimeters. Don't quote me on that. Initial impression. You have a warranty card. Expensive bit of kit. I suggest you use that. Follow the instructions on it, and you have a quick start guide. That is a sort of thing you expect these days from companies, and it's pretty minimalistic, but it has a link to a full manual online. Moving on, you have a belt clip. Now this is very similar to one on the Axis. In fact, it's almost identical, except the logo is slightly different on this one. So it's going to be easy to clip it to your belt. So mobile stimming is definitely an option with this bit of kit. Inside this little bag, we have cables and a reset tool. A similar sort of thing to you get with your mobile phone, and you can use that to reset the unit. We have 2 cables to go from the control box to your electrodes. Now these terminate in 2.35 millimeters, 10 sockets, and 2 millimeter pins on the end. And you get 2 of them because this is it's a dual channel unit. It's not bipolar at all. Dual channel unit, so you can use 4 electrode contact surfaces. Here it is. That's the Lynx. Now, as I stated earlier, it's a very similar form factor to the Axis and the Flux as well. This has a shrink wrapping on it as well, so I'm going to be Very careful, or Joanne is going to have my guts for garters. So let's just get rid of this layer of plastic. I'm holding upside down for you. Apologies for that. I'm doing this in one take because I'm daft, really. So on the back we have a serial number, regulatory information, UKCA, FCC, CE, and the website address. It's quite a nice bit of kit. You've got a matte backing here. Your buttons are the same as on the Flux. They are tactile. I don't know if you can hear that. I like this sort of thing. I prefer knobs, but I will do with buttons. Now, one of the problems with a control box like the Coyote, here's one I prepared earlier, which is a nice small control box, but it lacks any real controls. You have these little knobs on the side. You can have some control over it. The problem with most app-controlled control boxes is if you go to clubs, they'll take your phone off you, so you can't use it. What I like about this is you can control it with Bluetooth, but you can also use the buttons. So you can take this into clubs and play with it. Feature-wise, it's got 99 intensities per channel, 9 inbuilt play modes, 23 dynamic patterns. As I said, it has the BLE Bluetooth functionality, and it is BLE 5.2. It charges with the included charging cable, which I forgot to cover, but basically it's a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Inserts into the bottom, attach it to a power source, and you can charge it. Now, this thing is a 3-hour charge, and from that you will get 6 hours of playtime. That is pretty impressive. Obviously, that's going to vary with the power levels you're on, the type of electrode you're using, but that is a good starting point, and that's a pretty fast charge rate. Shall we see if it has any power in it? It should have some power in it. And there we go. That's its first boot. And you have your nice little control panel there. Now that I've actually got it out and I've switched it on, let's try and connect the app to it. So find my Lynx. Let's see what happens. I should really read the instruction booklet, but you know, I don't do instructions. Rescan. So yeah, it looks like I should read the instructions. Yeah, we'll come back to that when we do the full review. The controls, nice and crisp. The display is an OLED display, which is nice and clear. It's nice. You have 2 output sockets there, those for your 2 cables. Overall, it's a nice looking control box. It's very light, very portable with this slide on belt clip. It gives you some nice functionality for mobile stimming. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a full review. We're going to spend a bit of time getting to know it. Myself and the girls, Joanne and Rachel. She's going to be writing a review and probably doing a video review as well. And I'm going to follow up with a video review as well. First impressions, it's nice. I like it. It's a nice bit of kit. It's rechargeable. Some people like rechargeable, some don't. I tend not to like rechargeables, but they do have their role. So that is the Lynx from ElectraStim. We actually got some in for stock on E-Stim Emporium up there, simply because ElectraStim make nice kit. We've had a lot of fun with their kit. Now this thing with the 2mm plugs will work with all our electrodes. It'll work obviously with the ElectraStim electrodes, and it will work with other brands of electrodes as well if you have the relevant adapters, depending on what type of plugs they take. But this is a complete package. You get everything. You get the carry case, you get the control box, belt clip, 2 cables, you get a set of pads so you can actually get going. They're ideal for beginners. You get the charging cable, warranty card, and a quick start guide. You couldn't really ask for more than that. So that is me, Toothless E-Stim Nerd. That is the unboxing video of the Lynx from ElectraStim. Let me know what you think down below. Have you got one? Do you like it? I'm doing a YouTubey thing now. It's a bit weird for me. I don't like that. But I need it with my channel to build up some subscribers. So Tune in for the next video where I talk a little bit more about it in depth, how it feels, how we got on with it, and ultimately, is it worth the price at £399? So stay safe, play safe, catch you later. Bye for now.